Hey guys, it's Lou. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to start my little collection series. I'm going to break it up into different areas of my collection and give like sort of an overview of them. This has definitely changed since I did my last one in 2016. So what we're going to do first is my blushes. So I've pulled them all out of the drawers just to make it a bit easier. These two little display unit things here go on my display cabinet, which is over there on the side of my desk. I'm sure you'll see that in another video. But we'll start with these and we'll just run through the blushes that I have in my collection at the moment. So firstly, I've got these two little Benefit blushes. These came in the little set that was at, I think it was at Ulta just recently. So I've got Gold Rush, which is their newer one. It's a really nice apricot-y sort of blush. And Dandelion, which is more of like a pink. It's a little bit pale on the cheeks as well, so it's not as intense and pigmented as some of the others I own. I've got two Milani blushes here. So I've got Dolce Pink and Luminoso. So this one here is Luminoso. I'm sure we all know that one. And this one over here we've got Dolce Pink, which is a slightly like more pink version of Luminoso. In the front I've got one from Becca. This one is way too dark for me, but I love it, so I just can't get rid of it. So it's Blushed Copper. It's a really deep, I will swatch this on. It's a very, very deep coppery shade just there. I think this would look nice if you really bronzed up your skin and had this as sort of like a bronze topper, like a shimmery bronze topper. Over here I've got one of the Too Faced Love Flush blushes. So this one is I Will Always Love You. It's sort of this apricot-y shade here. You can see I've obviously used it. I've worn the pattern off the middle of the pan there. I think my favourite blush colour is apricot, and I think you're going to see that in this video. Over here I've got a Tarte blush. This one is Tipsy. That's it there. Sorry, the light's washing it out a little bit. It's more of a pinky sort of tone. It's a little bit Barbie doll on the cheeks. It's not normally what I go for, but I do like to have it just to be able to play around with it every now and again. I've got two of the Baked Blush and Brightens from Laura Geller. So I've got this one, which is Buttercream, which I think is my favourite out of the two. It's a very apricot-y tone. Sorry, almost blinded you with the light. That's it there. And I've got this one here, which is Honeysuckle. This one's the brown with the pink running through it. It reminds me slightly of that leopard print one that Too Faced had out. I can't remember the name of it, but the one that's got the leopard print pattern on it. Over here I've got an Urban Decay blush. This one is in Kinky. It again is like an apricot-y sort of blush. This one is more light and sort of a nudish apricot. It's really, really nice on the skin. I have two here from the Balm. I've got Frat Boy and Hot Mama. Hot Mama is sort of like a reddish tanny sort of colour. Frat Boy is more of like a pink, but it does have a little bit of an apricot tinge to it, so I really like that one on the skin. I've got two from Wet n Wild here. So I've got one of their colour icons and one of their ombre blushes. The ombre blush is Mai Tai Buy You a Drink, which is a super cute name. It's one of the ones that goes from a deeper apricot-y shade to a lighter apricot-y shade. This one is very light on the skin and it's also quite shimmery, so it comes across almost like a topper for a blush. The colour icon I have is Apricot in the middle, which again is apricot. I think you're learning by now that that's Lou's favourite blush shade. Over here in the back I've got an Australis Show Me Some Cheek blush. This one is in Fame. It's again a really nice apricot-y colour. However, this one, I love the colour, but I hate this packaging. How thick and bulky it is. In the back here I've got two of the Just Blushing blushes from LA Girl. I've got Just Glowing, which is again apricot. If I can open it. And I've got Just Radiant, which is more of a pink. This one also has a little bit of like a goldy sheen through it, so it's quite pretty. The other separate ones I have, I've got two from Colourpop. So I've got Between the Sheets and Prenup, just here. So again, apricot and a more pinky mauve colour. I've got a butter blush in Plum Rose from Physicians Formula. This one is ultra nude, like it's to the almost like a brown sort of colour tone. This is the one that I had in my July monthly drawer that I've just pulled out. If you watch my last Shop My Stash, you'll see this one. I use this almost every day in July. I love this colour on the skin. It's it's in a Luminous Flush. Over here we've got some trios. So the first trio we have is from the Balm. This is the Girls Getaway trio. It's got Balm Springs, Balm Beach and Balm Desert in it. Again, very like neutral apricot-y tones. I've got a Laura Geller Just Blushing trio. This one has Tropical Hues, Bora Bora and Golden Apricot. I think Golden Apricot is my favourite from this trio. I also have a Becca trio. This is the one, it's called Blush with Light. It's Wisteria, Songbird and Snapdragon, which I think are the three best blushes that they've brought out. Again, sort of neutrally and apricot-y tones. I've got a Revolution blush palette here. It's called Blush Dream. And it's got 4 blush sort of colours down here. Again, apricot-y. So there's some mauvey pinks over this side as well. And then these sort of remind me of the Solstice palette from Sleek. It's that sort of glittery highlighter shade. Like very reflective on the skin. So I'm presuming you could use those for blush toppers. I haven't used this one a whole lot yet. I've got 2 duos from Colourpop. I cannot for the life of me remember the name of them, but they're the ones that I think came out when that collection with the little bugs came out on them. Oh, I can't remember. This one is very apricot-y and it's got like sort of a goldish apricot topper. And, oh, that almost fell. And this one is really deep apricot and it's got like a, it's like a bronzy apricot sort of topper. The last sort of little blush thing I have is the Revolution Pro Magnetic Palette that I put together. So this has 6 of the Tarte blushes that were in the Big Blush book for last year, 2017. And then it's got 2 from a Zoeva, I think it was the Nude Spectrum blush palette. This one is from the Australis Magnetic collection they brought out. And this is a Coastal Scents blush. I love this Zoeva one, obviously, because I've hit pan big time in it. But it's just like ultra nude. But on the skin, it pulls like a really nice pale apricot colour. Okay guys, so they're all my blushes that I have currently in my collection. I'm going to work my way through and the next one I think I might do highlights next. So I'll catch you in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.